Let's start with a warm-up to align your skeleton. Your posture, appearance, and demeanor are very important. On your face, build up your cheekbones, pull your elbows back, shoulders back and down, chin up. Your neck should be extended. Make it a part of your daily life. When our skeleton is aligned, the meridians tighten. The source of all ailments lies in the tightening of the meridians. This is not just a slogan, you must really execute it properly. Your body, your skeleton, needs to be aligned and relaxed. Often these actions depend on you. Doctors help us check which organs are weak or diseased. What about the rest? Saving your life depends on your self-healing, depends on doctors. First, you need to clearly understand what issues your body has. The root of these problems lies in constricted meridians and lack of oxygen in the body. Next, there is autonomic nervous system dysfunction, which affects the body's coordinated functioning. Everything is out of control. Did you not understand that? So, over the past 2 days, in our line community, which has over 4,600 members, in health workshops, there are senior sisters sharing, including a class on qigong makeup that the teacher held 2 nights ago. There is a common insight among the qigong makeup partners. He found that his vitality and spirit are different from other illnesses. Practicing this set of skills is different from other ailments. What does this mean? Your body feels less itchy and has energy, which means you have strength, and you have the strength to fight against bad cells in your body. So, the teacher wants everyone to practice this set of qigong for 3 months, then do some health checkups and breathing tests. Your blood pressure, blood sugar, and blood cholesterol. Have these, which were hard to control in the past, become more stable. This set of skills allows your body cells to regenerate, making the cartilage in your bones healthier, including the cartilage in your knees, which will regenerate. It would originally hurt. It won't hurt. It originally needed surgery. Give yourself a little time, then decide if you will recover. So, many of our online partners have back pain, issues with back pain, even muscle, shoulder, and disc pressure. Lumbar compression or slippage, treated for decades, is still not good. That's not about treatment, it's about strengthening the muscles and shoulders. It's not very difficult. It's just about whether you understand the reasoning. Do you know how to recover? Okay, come on. Our time is up. Now, the time is Taiwan time. It's 5:50 a.m. Come on. Start by bending your calves, half squat, and rise your body. Then, push with your feet, thrust your hips forward, and apply pressure. Pull in your calves, and tuck your chin. Gently tilt your neck and turn your head side to side, keeping your body relaxed. Feel your back engage. Check if your lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spine are aligned. Ensure they are in a straight line, and start to focus inward during your warm-up. Your intention and awareness, feel. Check if your thoracic, lumbar, and cervical spine are. Align your left foot, and slightly bend your right knee. Rise your body, push back with your rear foot, and relax. This is just a warm-up. Start by stretching your calf muscles. We lay down for a while. This involves the tissues, cells, and nerves, which are very important. Turn your head side to side, okay? Just breathe naturally for 30 seconds. You will feel pain when doing any movement. Whether you're standing still, jogging, or stretching, you will feel pain. That means your body has blockages. It's not flowing. Do you understand? Stretch until it doesn't hurt, no pain, no soreness, and you're good. Place your right foot over your left, do a slight squat, then rise, push your hips forward, and turn your head side to side. Then breathe naturally. It feels good. Take a moment to feel it. Now slowly, the season has entered autumn. According to the timing here in Taiwan, we have entered autumn. Autumn is the best season for lung care, so deep breathing and adjusting your breath is very important. In this season, you should slow down your movements. When you slow down, you can see your own issues. Do you understand? Don't be impatient. Shift your left foot, slightly squat with your right foot. After your body rises, your foot. Push your hips forward, align your skeleton, and keep your neck straight. The scorching summer is slowly fading away from us. Since June 11th, online group training has started. Many partners are practicing along. Your body's changes have lasted over 3 months. Take a moment to feel your energy and spirit must be better. Your symptoms haven't worsened. If they haven't worsened, that means you're improving. You know, there are so many types of bodily ailments. You don't need to find a teacher. It's still sore here. 3 months have passed. During group practice, my feet still get numb, and my hands still ache. These are minor issues. As for the burning sensation at the ends, there's no need to ask, just be aware. Put the new partner on your right foot. Full body pain for 1 week, 2 weeks all over. Pain is normal, just practice until it doesn't hurt anymore. You won't get better without going through some discomfort and soreness. Now we are carrying the doll, stretching the thigh muscles. Open your legs, point your toes, and stand with your shoulders back. Keep your hands behind your back, holding the doll. Stretch straight if you can't. Practice slowly until you can straighten your body. Return to center, push your hips back, and lower your body. The pressure is on the back of your thighs. If your hips aren't pushed back, you won't feel the stretch in the back of your thighs. You need to go slowly and deeply. Feel it. It's not about doing actions for the sake of doing them. Some people perform these actions absent-mindedly. When we perform these actions, it's about the energy, the intention, and the body. The 3 elements must be unified. It must involve energy, intention, and thought. The energy, intention, and body must be in harmony. Your body can only return to its original state if this is precise. These actions may seem simple, but don't be fooled. Take your time to rise slowly. Your energy, your breath, your thoughts and your body are not unified. At least you're doing something. That's better than doing nothing, right? If you want to save your life, you need to calm your mind, stand with your shoulders back, and push your hips back. Doctor, help urgently. Doctor, help urgently. There's an emergency that needs treatment. Doctor, let's treat you first. Let's do an MRI first. Let's take a scan first. Where in your body is the problem? To save yourself, you must rely on yourself. But what do you rely on? Your mindset, emotions, attitude, heart, thoughts, all are matters of the heart. If the heart is dead, the body cannot survive. Do you understand? Come on, take your time to get up. You need to have a lot of confidence. This method is as simple as it gets. So the teacher defines it as living Zen. Life and existence, do you understand them through Zen? Push your hips back for 10 to 20 seconds. Actions and concepts that can be expressed simply are called Zen. The teacher has explained this several times. Calm your mind. Let's practice together. It's not that difficult. If your mind can't focus, practice in a chaotic manner, adjusting your breath slowly. Inhale, exhale slowly, hypnotize yourself. Come on, rise slowly. Alright, relax. Relaxation isn't just about your body going limp. Your body may be soft, but your organs and cells are still tense. You just don't realize it. Alright, move a bit, get ready. The Upper Peninsula of Yuanwang Temple, 5:56 a.m. Taiwan time. Stand with your feet apart, shoulders aligned, and do half squats back and forth. For the first 3 to 5 minutes, slow down a bit, then keep your feet flat. Keep your feet on the ground. If you have knee pain, avoid lifting your heels. Alright, practice like this, and just do half squats. This is how you practice to keep running. Whether our quadriceps are good or not, if you can't run, you can still practice standing. The teacher always says what conditions shouldn't be practiced, as long as you are aware. Those who can control their breathing can practice well. You are a new partner. Some have seen this scene on YouTube. You can search for it yourself using Line's community feature. We have 2 health workshops, with teacher Jia Yeji leading the first one, workshops 3 and 2. Now we are at health workshop 3. We already have over 4,600 participants, almost full, with a maximum of 5,000, so we have added one more. Secondly, the information on both sides is the same. For number 2, the workshop also has over 50 participants inside. We just quietly look at the materials and our seniors sharing. Just focus on the health sharing. After you see it, you'll know where the issues are. In this health workshop notebook, we also have our beginners. The classes you need to take, the ones the teacher has taught, are all there for you to find. How is your health? Besides having the wisdom to change yourself, it's also important whether you can calm your mind. If you have serious or chronic health issues, you need to believe in yourself, and you must move, and move correctly. Especially the 4 movements taught by the teacher, which are simple and meditative. Have a deep meditative quality. Each movement encourages you to be gentle and slow. These are what our bodies need. Impatient people get sick early, and perfectionists age quickly. Isn't it better to slow down your movements? Look, the turtle moves so gracefully. Can anything live that long? 1,000-year turtle, right? Our elephants also move very gracefully. 4-legged animals, on land, elephants also move quite slowly. Right? So, their lifespan can be relatively long. These fast-moving animals only live about 10 years. Around 10 years. Did you all understand what the teacher is saying? It's all about the heart shape. Can you slow down? We need to live slowly. Can you understand it clearly? Our movements are gentle and slow, right? Embrace a slow-paced attitude to appreciate the beauty in pain, so when you practice this set of skills, you will feel the pain first. You will feel fast only after the pain. Alright, quickly, partner, did you hear that? If these movements don't cause any pain, then you don't need to do them. Because you're not sick, your body hurts because something is wrong. Sometimes you have insomnia, sometimes your back aches, sometimes your feet hurt, and sometimes you get skin rashes. These things will happen. Don't doubt it, they will happen repeatedly. You might say, "Teacher, I had rashes a month ago during practice, and now after 3 months of practice, why'd I have rashes again? Why'd I have hives again?" These are all normal occurrences. Just be aware and conscious. If there are any real obstacles, see a doctor to find out what's wrong. What the teacher wants to tell you is that after practicing for 3 months, you feel that your energy is great, then you can resume all activities. Join all the clubs. Then push yourself to the limit. Your body will retaliate, and if your mindset goes back to how it was before, you won't be looking inward at your health. The symptoms will definitely resurface because our bodies can betray us. Someone says, "Teacher, I had symptoms of love 10 years ago, but I don't have them now." No, that's not the case. That's just because you've already taken control of someone's body and betrayed them. That means you have a higher chance of relapse than others. For a normal person, even without symptoms of love or bad cells, you still have a chance to notice the growth of these bad cells. As long as you age, as long as you decline, as long as your body is filled with negative energy, it will come. So, our bodies are doing this monkey-style exercise every day, which focuses on one key point: recharging the body. We can't live without our phones now, right? Phones are a necessity in our lives. Has anyone ever said they can go a day without charging their phone? What about yours? If you only answer calls, it might last you 2 or 3 days. Because you're not online, but your phone is. We all know we need to charge every day. If you skip a day, your phone will run out of battery and won't turn on. Our bodies are the same. You say, "I'm feeling better, that I have more energy." If you practice for 2 days and then skip a day, you're inconsistent, and your battery will never be fully charged. Did everyone understand, right? Some have practiced for 3 months and only charged 50% of their energy. Some have practiced for a month and replenished 70% of their energy. This is related to temperament, physical condition, and understanding. When practicing, your mind should be very calm. Focus inward and breathe. The teacher intentionally makes a sound, but in fact, others cannot hear it. Only you can hear it. Lock your energy by pressing your right foot to the ground. You are very quiet, feeling the sound of your own breath, and the sensation of warm blood starting to flow. Is there a new partner? At first, practice this monkey-style slow jog with a slight squat. You won't be able to run for 10 minutes. If you can run for 5 minutes, then run for 5 minutes. If your legs really start to feel sore and painful, just a little bit, your body can start to straighten up while running. Did you notice that you shouldn't try to be too perfect at once, because you haven't? Developing a habit is important. Your tendons can't handle your monkey-like movements. Do you see your body straightening up a bit? That's good, then gradually strengthen it. Did you all see that? We use a logical way of thinking to align with our body's awareness. If you're comfortable, keep going. If not, stop. Don't push yourself to the point of breathlessness. Stop immediately. With this movement, you shouldn't be out of breath after running for 30 minutes. Your body needs to reach a certain standard for your energy levels to function properly. The teacher always says that many athletes age quickly and get sick early, even when they're young. You don't feel it when swimming or playing ball, you're just out of breath. Lung capacity is large, but the organs are lacking oxygen. Because of the body's energy, playing ball and running use up all that oxygen. Did you all understand that? It's like a car, the same car, a sedan. Two cars, one operates as a taxi, running 3 shifts. The other is just a commuting tool for going to and from work. 3 years later, look at these 2 cars, which one? Which one has more issues, which one shows wear and tear faster? It must be the taxi that runs at such high speeds every day. Did you all understand? Our bodies need care they can regenerate. However, for regeneration, you need to provide it with energy, oxygen, and warmth. There needs to be a sense of righteousness within the body. With righteousness in your body, you can promote the flow of your energy and blood. That sense of righteousness, some people won't suffer from depression. Right? Those who have that sense of righteousness in their hearts tend to be more positive and less gloomy. Did you all understand? So, having a good heart is crucial. It defines who you are. Imprecision determines whether your body is aligned. Or is the body filled with negative energy, belonging to a shadowy form? Let's quietly feel our breath, exhaling as our right foot touches the ground. Tighten your abdomen, lift your pelvic floor, and widen your eyes. The fists are grounded, bouncing the knees. Lift your hips, tighten your abdomen, lift your pelvic floor, widen your eyes, and coordinate with your breath. Dear partner, don't worry if you don't understand, just mimic it. Use Line's community feature to ask young people and search a bit. Healthy practices. There are 2 healthy practices, 1 and 2. In the notebook, there are lessons my teacher has taught. Go check them out yourself. Sharing our thoughts and experiences with others can provide great insights. The other day in the class about symptoms of love, 3 of our sisters shared their experiences. The recordings have been shared by the teacher. Have you all listened to them? One sister has cancer that has reached stage 4, which is considered terminal, transitioning from breast cancer. It has spread to lung cancer and other organs, and the doctors have given up. They said she had only 3 months to live, but now it's been a year. In the past, the cancer cells were undetectable, but that doesn't mean she was fine. We need to keep addressing the issues. The body and mind both need to feel at ease. Sometimes our illnesses are unjust. They don't always indicate a physical problem. Take diabetes, for example. What is diabetes? It's because of your pancreas. Your pancreas doesn't secrete insulin, so it can't balance your blood sugar. Our blood sugar relies on insulin for balance. Where is the pancreas? Is the pancreas behind the stomach? It's in a hard-to-see place. Sometimes it's hard to spot even on an X-ray. So, inflammation of the pancreas or cancer cells can sometimes be discovered very late. What about the pancreas? Does it secrete insulin? Secreting insulin depends on the brain, the body, and the coordination of the autonomic nervous system. Our autonomic nervous system needs to communicate with our 5 organs, the 6 fu organs. The first place to pass through is the cervical spine. If you have pain and soreness in your neck and shoulders, your cervical spine is likely compressed, and the meridians are blocked. When you eat food, like very sweet fruits, and you consume these sweets, they are absorbed by the body and enter the bloodstream. Blood sugar rises, and insulin. If insulin is not secreted, your blood sugar cannot be balanced and will be too high. Over time, this leads to diabetes. Now, here comes the problem. The pancreas is difficult to examine. It hides behind our stomach. The upper body is in our chest, behind the stomach. It's roughly in this position, hiding behind, not easy to detect. This message comes from our brain, the autonomic nervous system. It travels down our cervical spine to the thoracic spine. Then we have 12 thoracic vertebrae, 7 cervical vertebrae, and 5 lumbar vertebrae. Whichever vertebra is compressed, you can know which organ you will affect. Kidney disease. What the teacher is saying now is very precise. You can gradually look up the information, because we also have some traditional Chinese medicine practitioners online. To chiropractors, acupuncturists, rehabilitation therapists, and nutritionists, so many specialists. What my own teacher wants to say. The body requires holistic treatment. If your 6th thoracic vertebra is compressed, your pancreas will definitely have issues. For those with diabetes or high blood sugar, is the pancreas really damaged? Not necessarily. Teacher, as mentioned earlier, when you eat sweets, your blood sugar rises and the pancreas needs to secrete insulin to balance it. But if the pancreas doesn't respond, it doesn't mean it's damaged. It could be that your cervical spine is compressed, or the thoracic spine. The 6th vertebra is compressed, it is compressed. You might not know, and it might not hurt. It is serious. Pain means it's serious. It has deteriorated, and the pressure has increased. That's all due to poor posture, constantly bending. So the teacher says, you need to stick your butt out. Your cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine should align with the chair. This is called reverse engineering. Stand with your shoulders back. If you tend to hunch your shoulders. For those with shoulder and neck pain, basically your cervical spine. The thoracic spine is already degenerating, or if you have frozen shoulder, your cervical spine. The thoracic spine is also degenerating. The 6th thoracic vertebra. If there is pressure, your pancreas's secretion is definitely out of balance. This means your blood sugar rises, resulting in current medical treatments. Upon examination, blood sugar is too high, insulin is insufficient, or even absent. In such cases, artificial insulin is administered to help balance blood sugar. But is your pancreas really damaged? Not necessarily. Your pancreas's signals just haven't received instructions from the brain. The pituitary gland is compressed through our cervical spine, then through the thoracic spine. That signal reaches our spine and is lost, interrupted. Unable to connect with your pancreas, so it won't secrete insulin. If you receive insulin treatment, your pancreas will lose its function and shrink. So what actions can restore it? Diabetes? It can be corrected, as long as your skeleton is aligned, and your muscles and tendons are strong, often tightening and turning your head side to side. A slow jog like a monkey will get your blood flowing and keep your spine, this highway, clear. Commands from the pituitary gland can reach your pancreas, and the 6th thoracic vertebra has no pain or pressure. Your pancreas will return to normal, and diabetes will be under control. I don't know if you all understand what the teacher is trying to say. So many have died unjustly because our medicine is about examination. Check the bones. Your foundation is in your body. Is your skeleton misaligned? So, venous constriction is one of many changes. Do we understand it better? Your heartbeat is the same. Our thoracic vertebrae have 12 segments, the upper body, including the heart and the pack, the lungs, the pancreas, and the liver, all located in the thoracic vertebrae. Each segment, 12 thoracic vertebrae, each, has 2 pairs of nerves extending from our spine, surrounding our entire body's 5 organs, and 6 bowels in a direct network. If you look at the human body, this image shows the spine and the nerves. In this image, you can see next to the spine. Each segment has 2 pairs of nerves coming out. Each segment has nerves. These nerves are meant to connect and communicate. Our organs are controlled by our autonomic nervous system and peripheral nerves. They regulate heart rate, how many beats per minute, when to digest, and when to secrete. For example, the pancreas not only secretes insulin to balance our blood sugar but also needs to. It secretes more than 10 types of digestive enzymes to help our small intestine absorb nutrients. Do we understand? The body is a series of interconnected systems. There is a problem with the liver. It's not that the liver is damaged. It's about whether your mood is angry, or if your spine has already deteriorated. And then, if the messages can't be transmitted, the liver's detox function is poor, and it won't repair itself. So why do we have this approach? It's from the experiences of partners with similar symptoms. They're sharing, after practicing for 2 or 3 months, they went to the hospital and saw other patients with the same symptoms. He feels different from others because everyone else is sick. Taking medicine and undergoing chemotherapy makes you feel sick and weak. But we have senior sisters who practice, and their energy is different. Their complexion is different from others. They may not be completely healed, but at least their energy hasn't worsened. It's improving, and we just need to give these sisters some time. Just like Moki's senior sister, there are no cancer cells or bad cells in her body. This isn't a miracle. So, the skeleton is realigning. Develop the habit of sitting properly and standing correctly. Poor posture causes issues. We teach children to sit properly and hold their pens. When writing, don't let your head droop over the paper. Sit up straight. We often demand things from children, but not from ourselves. Unknowingly, your own structure has become misaligned, leading to illness. Do you understand? It's not hard, right? Or are you unwilling to sit? Every day we charge our phones, but not necessarily every day are we willing to do the monkey-style slow jog to recharge ourselves. That's just how we are, so you need to be quiet. Focus inward, empty outward, and calm your mind. Now your body is warm, and you're starting to sweat. Turn your head left and right. Do this for about a minute. So I say, the monkey-style slow jog has 4 key points and 7 major functions. In the line community, health studies, your mechanism. It's there, the teacher has taught the class, and you can find what you need to look at. It's not that simple, but it's not that hard either, and you don't need to memorize it. Just follow along and feel your body's endurance and energy. Is everyone doing okay? One of the sisters shared something good about this. If your lung function isn't great, after practicing, you'll feel energized. Focus your thoughts on the heart chakra. The heart chakra is located in the green area. The heart chakra is where our energy merges. Here, the breath merges in the heart chakra. There's a nice little indentation here. The color here is green, just like the colors of our rainbow. Starting from the bottom of the sea wheel, this is a class taught by our partner teacher on love symptoms. This is more advanced because partners with love symptoms need to understand the mysteries of the body first. So, after the excitement settles, after that, for 15 minutes, when we finish, the teacher said not to touch water for 15 minutes. Because the body's energy channels are opening, and the pores are opening. Our hands are connected to our brain. Our hands are a second brain for humans. That's why everyone is told not to touch water, not even to wash their hands. The pores open. After practicing, my hands are very sensitive. When they touch water, my head shrinks, and my nerves contract. The nerves contract, and my skin tightens. The pores that were open can't release the air. What a pity. Did everyone understand? So, don't even let your hands touch water for 15 minutes, really. If that's not possible, prepare a warm towel with lukewarm water. If you're in a hurry for work, you can start with warm water. Wipe with the towel, but don't make it too hot. The temperature should be around 40 degrees. Did everyone understand? It's very delicate, so there are many issues. Today, everyone keeps asking, why this, why that? There's nothing we can do. Sometimes you think too much. The teacher has already taught. It's the simplest. When you practice to a certain level, there will be opportunities. The pandemic has also passed, right? The teacher is offering in-person classes. It's not too late to join. Isn't that so? Don't be too anxious. From this year to next, we need to look at these in-person classes. The pandemic keeps repeating worldwide. Even after 3 vaccine doses, you can still get infected. Be careful, don't loosen your mask, wear it when you should, and wash your hands when necessary. So, for 15 minutes, don't touch water, feel the adrenaline. When the energy channels open, touching water makes your mind shrink immediately. So this is about connection. So, the teacher talks about the transformation of the universe. 12,345. I want to be healthy, so I practice whenever I have time, which can stimulate the balance of your brain's nerves. The master has already entered the path of practice, and each set is personal. It's simple, yet it contains profound Zen meaning. Your body will reward you for your efforts. You will feel it. In a week, you fish for 2 days and sunbathe for 5. That's your own behavior. It won't be good, but it should be. If you are already in your body, you have awakened. You need to take care of your body if you want to survive. You must recharge your body with this routine every day. 1 set in the morning and 1 in the evening is the best, 1 set each time. To survive, bring back the oxygen. If not, at least do 1 set in the morning to avoid deterioration. If you have severe or chronic illness, 1 set in the morning will prevent worsening. To survive, do 1 set in the morning and 1 in the evening. You also need to get up after 1 to 2 hours. Stretch your calves, thighs, or hand muscles. Switch hands every 30 seconds, yin and yang. Palms, rotate the universe. You can do this anytime. Do it for 10 seconds when you have time, 1 cycle. Your mom is good at everything, her mind is clear, and her eyes are bright. Young people don't need to do much, they still have energy. After 50, the body starts to decline. If you do something, it makes a difference. If you don't, not doing anything makes it worse. Do you understand? You're just wearing yourself down, desperately taking medicine. Don't take medicine if you don't need it. Right? The problem is that there is an issue. Who wants to take medicine? I have a problem. Don't take medicine. If you like to eat or want to eat, then go ahead. If you think it will help, it will. That's also a form of positive thinking. If you believe taking medicine will help, that's also a form of positive thinking. The body will retaliate, and you have to deal with the consequences. So the illnesses of the body are all self-inflicted, caused by our thoughts. That's why the teacher often says, to save a person, you must first save their mind. If a person's thinking is unclear and their logic is flawed, talking more is pointless. The teacher won't say much more, do you understand? Just do it quietly, whether good or bad, because everyone has their own issues. He works hard to grasp the material, to understand the way, and then to feel. Some companions don't think much. Eating more mulberry bark and bamboo shoots won't help your muscles grow. If the body is thin, no matter how much you eat, you won't gain weight. These all have a coherent connection, do you understand? The heart is calm and still. Feel where your body is sore or in pain, including the throat during a slow jog. As you run, your toes may feel numb. Right? The toe that feels numb corresponds to a specific organ. If your big toe goes numb while running, it indicates issues with your liver or spleen. If your middle and index toes feel numb, it relates to your stomach. Because the stomach meridian runs through those toes. If your pinky and ring fingers, especially the ring finger, feel numb, it indicates issues with your gallbladder. Your pinky might be numb, your bladder has issues, and your kidneys have problems. It's all very detailed, distributed across each toe. You might not have felt numb before, but after running for 2 months, it started to happen, or maybe it was numb before when you ran, but after 3 months of running, it stopped being numb. These are all progress, changes. Everyone is different. Partners, did you understand? You don't need to memorize it, because we're not taking a test, you just need to understand. Our bodies are so intricate, aren't we afraid of not being careful enough? It's the same with clenching your fist. There are 6 main muscles in your hand, lungs, organs, and large intestine. The Heart Sutra, the triangular muscle, the small intestine and heart, 6 main meridians are all in the hands. So, why do you need to clench your fist? And why does it only work after your blood is pumping? If you have a problem, your hand will still hurt when you grip, and your fingers will hurt too. Here in our forearm, you will feel numbness. You are experiencing a blockage. Your shoulder blade will feel sore and painful. That's a blockage. No flow means pain. After your blood is pumping, it opens your acupoints from the inside, not just through external needles. Moxibustion and massage help to open you up. External massage and acupuncture help to release you. After 2 to 3 hours, just after paying. When we get home, the lumbar spine starts to hurt again, and the pain returns. You will never heal. Partners, have you awakened? You open from within. After the blood surges, you will regenerate. Make your tendons strong, never to be oppressed or blocked again. You will be free of illness, you won't be out of balance, and you won't have insomnia. Many people with insomnia have psychological factors. What factors? I'm so afraid of insomnia at night. I'm so scared of not being able to sleep at night. Then you can't sleep. Forget about not being able to sleep at night. Practice. Forget, selectively forget, and you will be healthier. Do you understand? The things you fear the most are called the law of attraction. They will manifest more around you, and you forget about not being able to sleep. So, there are people who have a habit of taking sleeping pills. They are so scared that if they take one less sleeping pill tonight, they fear they won't be able to sleep. They can never stop taking sleeping pills. Fear doesn't solve problems. We need to look for the physical issues. The teacher just said that diabetes is a problem with the pancreas. Is the pancreas really the source of the problem? Isn't it? The skeleton, especially the 6th thoracic vertebra, can cause pressure. This tension can lead to tightness in the shoulders and even migraines. Because your messages come from the autonomic nervous system, from the pituitary gland, the central nervous system transmits to the cervical spine, and then it disappears. It cannot reach your pancreas, it cannot reach your heart, nor can it. It cannot reach your liver, so your organs are out of balance, not dead. However, our treatments are all focused on repairing damage. This is the treatment method we use today, especially in medicine. We treat headaches with headache remedies, foot pain with foot pain remedies, and indigestion with indigestion treatments. Liver and gallbladder, gastroenterology are treated. If the kidneys are not functioning well, we use nephrology to treat it, and internal medicine to treat it. Right, use orthopedics to treat it. Your bones will atrophy because of lack of muscle, overeating, and poor digestion. These issues remain unresolved, and treating the symptoms will never lead to a cure. Did everyone understand? It's important to be clear. You can join the Teachers Line group and search for health workshops yourself. There's a teacher named Yeji, and we have over 4,600 members. There are many shared experiences and videos from fellow members, and you can review the lessons from the teacher in your notes. Stop for a moment. Taking a moment to breathe feels great. You should be happy every day. Forget the past, let go of the unpleasant, and don't dwell on it. Thinking about this keeps me awake, and there's nothing I can do. I can't forget it. That image keeps popping up. It really hurt me and the people around me. After the shoulders, Zhang is getting ready to wrap up. If you're out of breath, regulate your breathing before continuing. Spread your feet apart, keep your toes steady, the ground is wet. You can wipe later, it's not that you can't wipe off sweat. After running, at this moment, the towel nearby is ready. You can wipe off first, just avoid the wind, wipe after running. Getting ready to finish up. Continue to wrap up, don't rush to wipe off sweat, you won't lose it to others. Lean forward, breathe in through your nose. The first method to wrap up, just learn one. Fill your whole body with air, stretch your arms, and raise your hands to the sky. Hold your breath for 3 seconds, exhale, bring your heels back, and contract. Tighten your lower abdomen, lift your liver, and lift it while exhaling for 6 seconds. It feels good, shift your weight forward, and inhale through your nose. Inhale for 3 seconds, breathe in through your nose, and fill your lower dantian. This movement should be done whenever you have time, not just when wrapping up. It relates to our 3 intersections, which is our entire abdominal cavity. It allows our fluids, blood, and energy to balance and flow. This is the simplest lesson for relaxing muscles and promoting circulation. After doing this a few times, your body will feel relaxed. Especially for office workers, you need to get up from your chair and sit for a bit. The second method is similar. Inhale through your nose, filling to about 5 or 7 parts full, leaning forward. Just like before, inhale through your nose for 3 seconds, filling to about 5 or 7 parts full. You've inhaled enough. Don't hold your breath. Exhale directly, with your tongue pressing against the roof of your mouth, then relax. Tighten your abdomen and hold your breath after exhaling for 1 to 3 seconds, then release. After exhaling, if there's no air left, don't rush. Slowly focus your weight forward. This is practiced by those with chronic illnesses. Breathe in, stretch out, fill up to 7/10, 5/10 is enough. Lift your body fully. After stretching, slightly raise your heels. Exhale, pull in your abdomen, lift your liver, recharge your body every day. The person you want to save has no right to be lazy, okay? After exhaling, hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds, then release. The third type, small circulation. During the process, lift your liver while inhaling, focus your center, and draw your liver forward. Let the energy carry the intention to the lower dantian, from the microcosmic orbit, along the spine. The microcosmic orbit starts at the base of our tailbone. Direct the intention to the crown chakra, at the tip of the tongue, guiding this flow of energy to the dantian. This is for more advanced beginners. If you're confused, don't worry about mastering it. Breathe in and out, tighten your abdomen, and release the liver. It's a cycle, a 360-degree cycle. Make sure to exhale deeply. At the end, you can feel your heart beating, pulsing, and then sweating all over. It's very comfortable. Let's do it again. Shift your weight forward, lift your liver to inhale, and keep the liver door closed. Focus your mind from the subtle observation, along the spine to the crown, touching the tongue. Then guide this energy to the dantian. When exhaling, release the liver door, exhale slowly, and tighten your abdomen. Sweating all over again feels really good. My face, my body, even my clothes are half wet. It's a feeling you have to experience for yourself. Your skin will become brighter and brighter. It will look beautiful, and all that melanin will be metabolized. Laughter yoga, a laugh at a time. Fill your nose with air. Pull it back, lift your liver. Laughing so happily, laughing until I can't breathe, using my belly like a child. Crying from the dantian, 3 times, laughing with my mouth. Is that okay? The funnier it is, the happier your cells become, the more relaxed you are, and the more stable your body is. Let's laugh again, 1 laugh at a time. Breathe in through your nose. It's important to keep up and not lose your breath. Pull back and lift your liver. Thank you. Everyone needs to behave, calm your heart, and follow the teacher's steps without falling behind. Wishing everyone a wonderful holiday. Thank you, everyone. Being a little silly brings good fortune. Being a little silly brings good fortune. That's why the teacher likes to say you're silly enough, meaning you're lucky and healthy. Do you understand? For older generations, the term silly isn't pleasant. But nowadays, people should act cute and a bit silly. Respect to you, be good.